Hey everyone, Chloe here, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, welcome. So, I wanted to make a video to have a conversation about women who get on bended knee or women who ask men to marry them. And this very masculine and aggressive pick me move is something that especially happens with women who are super successful and or accomplished, or women who are in a rush to make marriage and babies happen, which is also known as the wiring of the biological clock. And more importantly, when a woman asks for a man's hand in marriage, she is often desperate, desperate to become a wife and desperate to become a mother, and is desperate to be off the market, especially when she is around the age and the shift of the 35-year mark. And I need to say that this is for any woman of any race who is ready to seal the deal by any means necessary. Now, professional ski racer Lindsey Vonn, who is ding 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 35, made Instagram headlines on Christmas Day when she gave her 30-year-old fiance, PK Subban, a successful professional ice hockey defenseman for the New Jersey Devils, an engagement ring as a Christmas gift to prove that men are deserving of being proposed to, as well as, quote unquote, proving that a woman should also have the power to put a ring on it as well. Now, before I go in, this video was especially made for the angry women who come to my channel with their negativity and their never happy complaints, who have highlighted that I only highlight and put on Front Street the relationship struggles of Black women, and that I am making Black women the face of hypogamy and struggle love, and that I don't talk enough about other races of women who are insecure and who are being used and dumped and who are played and strung along, and the other races of women who are masculine. So in 2020, I will be using many more examples of all races of women who are insecure and women who are in hypogamous struggle love and women who are flexing their masculinity on men in ways that will always backfire. Now, of course, this move by Lindsey Vonn of putting a ring on her fiance's finger at first glance seems empowering and liberating to women who are go-getters. But to a woman with a hypergamous mindset, which is why you need to subscribe to this channel, a move like this, ladies, is low value and perplexing, because if you are already your man's fiance, as is the case with Lindsey Vonn, what goofy point are you trying to prove by asking a man who's already your fiance by redundantly asking him to marry you, as well as putting a ring on his finger? Like, what is the point? Now, in my personal opinion, a backleading masculine move like this is rooted in insecurity and is a move that is rooted in playing the game to not lose. And moves like this are made when a woman is being highly territorial and controlling and backleading and being really extra in staking her claim and trying to push the needle of marriage ahead, and is low-key trying to control and manipulate her engagement to make the odds of becoming a wife more favorable. And this is what happens when a woman has the mindset that the man is the prize, because when a woman sees the man as the prize, there will always be a part of her that will be willing to turn up the volume on her masculinity to secure the object of her affection, which is a move that puts a woman in low value territory. And when a woman treats a man like the prize, which often happens in situations where the woman is older than the man. Lindsey is 35 and PK Subban is 30. Women become fearful of losing. And when a woman is fearful of losing, she's playing the game to not lose instead of playing the game to win. And she is allowing her pick-me spirit, which has no color, to do serious role reversal damage. And it's usually the women who aren't aware of what makes masculinity masculine, or women who are completely unaware of their own feminine wiring and how to use it to their advantage, and or women who are unaware of the line of demarcation that lives between how men think and how women think. So women who consider themselves super self-efficient and super accomplished and super successful, and women who are type A personalities who are often go-getters and are strong and self-made and independent, are often ignorant of emasculation and how men are wired to chase and how men are wired to go after what they truly want. Because a truly masculine man, and I need you to hear this, ladies, would never be interested in role reversal or being pursued or being chased or being an experimental project for newfangled feminism. So when it comes to women conducting marriage proposals, women who ask men to marry them are not only being masculine, but they are leading with their insecurity. And I need to say that insecurity has no color, and they are indirectly emasculating men by trying to do a man's job for him. And they are confusing the equality of the sexes with the fake equality of role reversal. And to the people who are listening and or ear hustling, there is no equality in role reversal. And if a woman or a man tries to enforce role reversal or tries to make role reversal a thing, our hypergamous wiring as women and a man's masculine wiring will always overpower or buck the script of equality. And as many of you know, from many of the hypergamous videos I've done on my channel, role reversal does not work. Role reversal emasculates men. It kills intimacy and desirability between men and women. And men are not interested, ladies, in being led or domesticated or courted by women, and nor are they interested in being groomed to be equal to women in a way that feminizes their masculinity. All men want, especially in their intimate relationships with women, is to have their pride intact, and they want power, and they want to be successful, and they want to be admired, and they desire to be respected from a place of strength, not weakness. Because there are many women right now who are in relationships with men who have tried to make role reversal work. And it always backfires because women do not respect men that they have to control or put on a leash. And women do not respect men who are weak. And women do not respect men who are willing to put themselves on puppet strings to be dangled by women. And no man will ever take emasculation lying down. He will either recuperate his manhood with cheating, or he will find a lower caliber woman who is lower in stature and often in age, with whom he can impress and flatter, because men are at their best when they are doing the chasing and the choosing, and they are at their best when they are driving the boat, and they are at their best when they are doing the proposing. So ladies, we have to stop this engineered and conditioned belief that we can domesticate and control and backlead a man's mindset to control his wiring and consequently his behavior and his actions, because because no matter how much you try to force it, even with the most enlightened man or quote unquote good guy, it will not work long term in a relationship. Men are not meant to be wimpy house husbands and stay at home dads and cheerleaders for their bread-winning wives. Men cannot be domesticated to do the laundry and the babysitting while his woman hits the pavement to bring home the bacon. And men are not interested in bragging about being proposed to unless he is clowning you and your desperation to his friends behind your back. These attempted fake arrangements of role reversal always backfire, and both the domesticated man and the masculine, emasculating woman will always end up hating each other. So that's all I have to say on this for now. Don't ever confuse the equality of the sexes with trying to overpower or re-engineer a man's wiring, because it won't work. Men are at their best when they are respected and admired, and when they are leading the way, and when they are with a woman who allows a man to do the chasing. So stay tuned for more videos to come, and I will catch up with you guys in the next one.